Last pitch for this block, SocialFolders. Martin Panier. Martin? Panier.
So, hey everyone, this is Martin, and I'm here to talk to you about SocialFolders. And at SocialFolders, we're building the first easy-to-use file management tool for the cloud. So you can think of it as Dropbox for social, even if it's a little buzzword heavy. So basically, as internet users, we share files, documents, videos, and more on dozens of social networks and websites, web apps such as Google Docs, Evernote, Box.net, of course. And accessing and managing these files at scale is very, very hard, and actually sometimes, well, at least very time-consuming. And a few solutions exist, right? So we have cloud aggregators, for which we still have to go to a website to use. We have cloud automators, such as If This and That, but these can be a little overwhelming for the non-technical user. And we have uploaders and downloaders, which are provided on a per-service basis, and which often offer only one-way transfers. And so we think we have a better approach than that. And who is we? So we have a founding team of 4 with skills varying from product development and business development to architecture and scaling, and an engineering team of 3 with everything from web app development to OS development. And so what is our approach? It's very, very easy. You go to socialfolders.me, and you can connect to your favorite channels. Then if you download our app, all the content from these channels is downloaded on your computer and organized automatically, kept in sync, and everything is uploaded and downloaded in the background, and it's really a set it up once, forget it type of setup. And this approach has been rewarded with pretty good metrics. So we have a 20% factor acquisition activation rate, 80% retention, and 2.2% of our users are paying for the freemium model. And 25% of our new signups come from referrals. So obviously that's a very big thing for us. Since our launch in mid-December, we've grown our user base 4 times. It's very important for us to continue to optimize the referral engine, of course. We also had a partnership with Evernote that we launched on Tuesday, and we've seen a big bump in our user base since then, 10%. And so we have a few other partnerships in the works to keep that trend going. So thank you very much. If you have any questions, come and see me. And we are raising a funding round, so if you think there's a good fit, please come and see us.
Cool.
Thanks.
All right. We'll start down here. Frank.
Yeah, I think it was pretty good work on this. Really crisp, easy to understand, clean, very clean interface. Mimics a lot of the things that people use. And I think just the trick is going to be able to get to that monetization, because folks are using a lot of these other services which are free, or maybe some slightly pay. But to get to the monetization will be the thing. At the same time, it is a great time saver. And I look at things like this, and I ask myself, would I use this? And yeah, this is something that I would use. So good work so far. I know you guys are really early, but very clean.
Darcy.
Yeah, thank you very much for set it and forget it. Like, if it's truly that, and I can put those all together, I'm in. So I like it.
You can head over to socialfolders.me and download the app.
Exactly.
Other than attracting zillions of users, what do you think is your biggest challenge? Other than attracting a ton of users, what do you think is your biggest challenge for growing the company?
I think transforming into a platform is actually the biggest challenge, because there's only so much you can do if you're adding all the services yourself. And so, of course, the first step is to add zillions of users. But if you do add zillions of users, and then you can convert to a platform where people actually come and see you and use your APIs to use you as a file distribution service. So we're thinking about like invoices and any sort of file that you would want to distribute. So if people come to us and use our APIs to distribute their files, I think that then we've solved one of the big challenges.
In your upcoming investor meetings, I recommend you make that part of the pitch and just elaborate on how that develops, with a bigger vision here. I think it's a great start, though.
Okay, great. Thanks.
Greg.
No extra comments. I like it. It's really cool.
Josh.
Obviously, I'm a big believer in the space, being an investor and board member at Box. I worry a little bit about, I'm always a little skeptical of kind of one-ring pitches, as I call them, sort of the one ring to rule them all and bind them services. It can be hard to be that man in the middle, and sometimes you lose your own identity as a service. I also would worry a little about desktop sync, I think, may not be as relevant in 3 to 5 years as it is today. I think that cloud services are inherently going more natively cloud over time.
So if do I have enough time to?
I think there's something out there. Oh, okay.
Yeah, sure. So we've shown only 2 parts of our application. Actually, the web application is separate from the hub, which connects to all the social services. So from there, it's very easy to imagine a tablet app, which allows you to browse all the content you have on all the social networks. So we have some things planned, ahead of just the desktop. Barring that, I think iCloud, for example, shows how easy it is, how valuable it is for consumers to have their content downloaded to all their different devices. And we definitely bring that sort of experience, but not based on our own servers, but based on the social networks and cloud services that we integrate with. So we think, as people have more tablets, Ultrabooks, home PC, and different services, devices, there's definitely a lot of value into pulling the content on all these devices automatically. So that's
awesome.
Ahead of the desktop, that's what we think.
Awesome. Andy's got a hoodie.
Thank you very much.
That's awesome. So there you have it.